Balaji or Guru Prasanna, record the call. Stop my recording and record.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, I think you are already recording the call, sir.
But it is displaying. It is coming as recording the call. Money is
Yes, sir.
recording.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now. Only now. All right. So now let's move on to the third person, and his name is Dakshin Siddharth. He's in the 11th grade. So Dakshin Siddharth, introduce yourself.
So good evening, Pradesh and Adisha.
Natish and Pradesh.
I'm really sorry for missing the names. Good evening, Nadish and Pradisha. I'm MS Dakshin Siddharth. I'm an 11th grader, as just said. And it's really a pleasure to welcome you both to the MSES sessions fraternity. Hope you enjoy our sessions and all the very best for your upcoming performances in this fraternity.
Okay. All right. The next senior most person happens to be Mridubashni. She is my niece. She's not only a student, she is also my niece. So Mridubashni is also in the 11th grade. So Mridubashni.
Thank you, sir. So, hi, I'm Mridubashni, 11th grader in PKD school. Hope you will enjoy the sessions and you'll learn lots of things here. And I realized changes in myself. So you also definitely definitely also and you'll get lots of learning here. All the very best for your future performance. Thank you.
All right. So voice is a little breaking, so you got to fix that with the version. Now, the next person would like to, she would be introducing herself to you. We have got a couple of people in the 10th grade. So out of which the first person that will introduce herself to you is Kalpita Sri. She is in the 10th grade. Kalpita.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Natish and Pratisha. This is Kalpita Sri, a 10th grader in Shanti Matriculation Higher Secondary School. We are sure that you are going to enjoy this session, and this session is full of fun and learning. We'll make sure to accommodate you very properly. All the best for your future performances. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. That's nice. Not really bad at all for a throat that has recovered from the throat infection. Nice. Okay, so now the next person is Vishnupriya. She is also in the 10th grade, and Vishnupriya is in the direct form. Vishnupriya.
So, hi Natish and Pradeesha, welcome to MSES sessions. I'm in the 10th grade, and as everyone mentioned, this session is full of fun and learning. So, we will learn lots of things here, and all the very best for your upcoming performances in this session. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Vishnupriya. So, the next 10th grader here is again another person who is also in the direct form, Udeshri Brinda, who is also in the 10th grade. Brinda.
Welcome, Natish and Pradeesha. I am Udeshri Brinda in Shanti Matriculation School. So, I hope you will enjoy this session well. We are really very happy to welcome you and all the very best for upcoming activities.
Okay, thank you. Now, the next person, we got a couple of 9th graders here. We would like to put them on hold of introduction to you. So, the next person who is going to speak is Mitra. She's my daughter. She's not only a student. And Mitra is the sole reason for starting this MS evening sessions 2.5 years back. So, Mitra will introduce herself to you.
Warm welcome, Nadish and Pradeesha. We are so happy to have you. I'm Mitra and I'm in 9th grade. So you will be involved in lots of fun learning, and at the same time you will have lots of learning. You'll be involved in those activities. Sometimes it might be for your mental physique, or sometimes it would be based on physical games. So in both the aspects you learn lots of things, psychological aspects and more. All the very best, and we hope that you'll get adapted to this environment very soon. All the very best.
Right, thank you. Nice introduction. The next person, last by no means the least, in the dash form.
Shining star of our session.
Shining star.
Okay, jokes off. The next person, he is also in the 9th grade. Actually, Mitra's classmate. His name is Ritan Nitish. And Ritan Nitesh has been one among the senior people who had been attending MS evening sessions for quite some time. So Ritan.
So hello Nadesh and Pradisha.
Nadish and Pradisha.
Hello Nadesh and Pradisha. My name is Ritan Nitesh and welcome to MSES Kitchens. And as everyone told, this is a fun-based learning and you will definitely have a lot of fun here. And congratulations for your future activities and things. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Okay, so we have another ninth grader in the online form, and he is my relative, Mridubashini's cousin. His name is Guru Prasanna, one of the promising teenagers who is showing very, very fast improvement. So Guru Prasanna, introduce yourself.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes.
So, hello, Natish and Pradisha. First of all, I would like to welcome you both to MS Evening Sessions. So, I am Guru Prasanna. So, I am in grade 9 from Coimbatore. So, I would definitely say you will have fun, lot of fun, and you will learn many new things in MS Evening Sessions. All the best for the future.
Okay, thank you, Guru Prasanna. That was a nice introduction. And we have Sanjay Bhaskar from Pondicherry. He has a very severe issue with the phone, and soon it will be recovered. That's what I'm expecting too. So he has put up his introduction in the text. I would like to read out for yourself, Sanjay Bhaskar. I'm happy to have you guys here. You will have very good learning and experience here. It will be useful for your personal development and to socialize yourself. I hope you guys will have your best time. Thank you, Sanjay. That's a nice introduction of yourself. Now, we have one more person. His name is Aswathaman. He will be coming a little bit late today because he is attending his tuition, and by 6:30 he will arrive here. And last but by no means the least, the youngest of all, he is my nephew and the little champion, and he adopts himself very well along with the seniors. His name is Sibi Adityan, and Sibi Adityan is in the 5th grade. So Sibi Adityan, introduce yourself to Nadish Anna and Pradisha Akka. Hey, Nadish. Pradisha. Sorry to call. Sibi Adityan.
Sir,
Yeah. Introduce yourself to both of them.
good evening, friends. My name is Sibi Adityan. I am studying in Nacha Vidyalayam, a matriculation school. It is English medium. My grade is 5th standard.
Wow. Very enticing. Good job. Thank you, Sibi.
Thank you, Ka. Thank you, sir.
My name is Maniyan Sundaresan, and I am the trainer who is running this institution. And this is called as MS Evening Sessions. I own a franchising called as Youth Corp Training Solutions, and MS Evening Session is one among the subsidiary of Youth Corp Training Solutions. Now,
One small mistake. You made one small mistake here. Trainer under gods. God is the Dio.
there is only one God, and that's not me.
It is a Hindi session.
Okay, that's for the lyrics. Yeah, so Nadish and Pradisha, that's all we have in the introduction form. So now, Nadish, introduce yourself to all of us.
Good evening, everyone. I am Natish here. I am studying in Karnataka. I am studying in grade 9.
Okay. So, yeah, we will speak to you in a while. Pradisha, introduce yourself to all of us. Pradisha, unmute your mic and speak.
Yes, sir. Good evening, all of you. My name is Pratisha. I'm studying in Karnataka. My grade is 6th. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so that's the introduction part, and now let's get on. Let's get on with the business. So I want two people to explain the Eagle radar activity to Nadish and Pradesha. From Aswathaman's team, the in charge Dakshin Siddharth will put on a simplified terms, and from Mridubhashini's team, I want Mitra to explain things on a simplified terms. So you both can divide the presentation. They both should be knowing what is happening, so it should be such an explanation. Make it lucid, simple. Yes. So they should understand that this is a fun activity, not a academic oriented activity. So they should also have fun. Yes. So who's starting? You or you? Okay, Nagesh and Pradesha, listen carefully. Dakshin Siddharth and Mitra will be explaining what is the current activity. So, with whatever understanding you have, you can jump into the activity and you can participate. Nadish, you will be in his team. Pradesha, you will be in Mridubhashini's team. Okay, so listen to them, and if you've got any clarifications and doubts about the activity, you are free to ask me. I myself will explain.
So Nadish and Pradesha, hope you're listening to this. So the basic outline of this activity is, sir will call 2 or 3 members from both the teams, both the teams included. There will be 3 people here, or sometimes it could be even 4 people. And sir will narrate a story, okay? And will give the characters. For instance, let's say, depends this one. So, sir will say that, for instance, I'm a football player, and let's say my name is Lion, okay? And so, sir will give a character to him also. Let's say he is a terrorist, and then Mitra is, let's say, a football coach. So, sir will narrate a scenario. Let's say he comes inside the football ground and he hijacks everything, and he has both of us at the gunpoint. That will be a scenario, and we have to act it out. That's all sir will say. Sir will say the characters that we have. Sir will narrate the situation, and then sir will give us a time, and within 2 or 3 minutes we have to enact it. It's like a skit, role play, drama, whatever you call it. So we just have to play it, and we have to be in character. Still, till sir says freeze. When sir says freeze, we will have another sequence, and more people will come in. Let's say so Vishnu Priya comes in, and Vishnu Priya, but here Vishnu Priya is not a new character. Vishnu Priya is like the self-image of Ritan. She is the thoughts of Ritan, for your better understanding. So sometimes when you are in a big problem, you think to yourself and you ask yourself for solutions, right? And then both will have a conversation. So let's say he tells Vishnu Priya that, is it good that I'm doing this? Is it good that I have these both at the gunpoint? Then Vishnu Priya is actually Ritan Nitish, his inner self. Then Vishnu Priya will talk to Ritan Nitish as his inner self, like, it's not good that you're doing this. Drop the weapons and surrender to the police. That's like for an example, so that you get it. So like this, more people will come in. Brinda can be the inner self of Mitra. Then let's say if someone from Donna can be the inner self of me. As a result, all of us will be involved very well, and each one of us will have individual scores. And the grand total of all our individual scores will add up to our team. Great.
So, Natish and Pradesha, so when sir calls upon the self-image, who is going to portray? That is, if Vishnu Priyanka is my self-image, I am supposed to ask some questions. Sir will be playing as a remote control. So, this whole activity is about adaptation, how we are adapting to the situation and how we are going to give the solutions. So, the remote control terms are a little complicated, but I'll just give the outline how it's going to work out, okay? So, if as Vishnu Priyanka is sitting there, let me act as the self-image. So if I am acting as the self-image of Pradesha, like she is an audience who is present in the stadium, and if I am the self-image of Pradesha, she has to ask some questions. Sometimes if sir calls dichotomous, okay, you will have what you have to do is Pradesha must ask questions for which the self-image of Pradesha must answer either yes or no, true or false, right or wrong. Okay, like one word answers. While there are other controls too, like one sentence, short sentence. Like if she's asking a question and have to answer like you can do it. It's a short, simple sentence. So this, like this, we sometimes ask to speak like couple of sentences, like a paragraph or something. You can give a solution in a paragraph. That's all based on the control, based on the remote control and the options. And you have to adapt to those situations. Like now, the second round is going on. The second round is going on where Dakshinana and the Ashwathaman, he is not here today. So instead of Ashwathaman, Ritan is going to play his role. Then it's their and Sibi's main round. Okay, so these three people are the main role players, and the other people are going to be like the common people who are going to play the supporting characters.
Right, thank you. Good introduction. Thank you very much. Now, so basically, you both will watch, and apart from the explanation they have given, by watching it, you will understand even more clearly. So just have a close watch and tell me if you have programs. Share all the way back this. Let's start. I will one more time give a narration. This one will be the right. Okay, so for everybody's benefit, I would like to say the story plot of the second round of Eagle Rider. Dakshin Siddharth is called as, character name is Harish. Aswathaman's character name was Manish. So today Aswathaman is late. So Ritan Nitish is replaced to Aswathaman's role. So his name is Manish. So we saw a couple of events yesterday itself. Now, it's a presentation that is being made. Harish is making a project presentation, and Balvinder Singh, the project evaluator, is going to listen to him, and he is actually appreciating. And Harish is in the cloud nine, being very happy and all that, but his feeling is not the same until Manish opened his mouth. Because Manish opens his mouth, he speaks something really unnecessary to Balvinder, and he tells Balvinder that all are fraudulent and plagiarized and duplicate kinds of document, which puts Harish down, and it is a betrayal, and it is mistrust, and it is totally putting the friendship in the rock bottom. So let's see what is happening. So action 3, 2, 1.
So one thing is, so this project, what is
நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் முன்னாடி வாங்க. அவ்வளவு தூரம் போனீங்கன்னா கேட்காது. இங்கே வந்து. கேட்டு சோமா யோஸ் கால்ஸ் ஓகே. சொல்றேன்.
What is this project?
அதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். You get the briefs?
Yes, sir.
So Sibi is still the Professor Bora, and he can speak whenever he wants. So Sibi, in this particular sequence, you don't have a role to play. So I will tell you when you are supposed to play. So 3, 2, 1, action, go.
Yes, sir. So as I was saying, so the sanction is over.
Is it audible online team if they are speaking from here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
right. You going to lower your mask is there. Yes. Then you eat that way and the fan for yeah.
So as I was saying, so if you sanction this award, it will be really helpful, and you can even take it to the national robotics competition hall from our college, sir. So what we do a lot of things, sir, as you've seen. So this is the blueprint of the award, sir.
Yeah, very obvious. The overview that you have emailed and the kind of presentation and this blueprint on hard copy, I think you've put a lot of stress.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'll speak to the National Commission of this agency, and I will see if you could be given the stipend and put into the front row.
Excuse me.
I'm really.
So before you do all those things, sir, I just want to say one one very important thing.
Yes, come on.
So it's a part of the presentation?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Actually,
What's your name?
my name is Madis, sir. My name is Madis.
Nadish.
Hey, Manish.
Madis.
Nadish Nandil.
Madis.
உன் பேர் மனிஷ்.
Madis. Okay.
அவனுடைய ஒரிஜினல் பேர் நதீஷ், அவனுடைய கேரக்டர் பேர் மனிஷ்.
Manish.
See, my name
Black and
is.
white.
My name is
These are my
Madis.
best friends. We both work on this together. You can just come on.
So one minute. So this is a very important thing in this whole project. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Not actually our own project. Well, so this.
What is it?
What?
1 minute, can you just 1 minute? So this is an stolen project where he actually stole this project.
Hey, what?
Wait.
1 minute, wait. I have
Yeah.
to say this because this is really
You
important.
have the right to remain silent and you are not supposed to be animated as well. Put your hands behind. Like this.
So this topic and this whole project has been made by a very close friend of his and not mine.
So all the things that
No.
I didn't talk to you, you have just broken the entire image that I had on yourself.
How can you believe me, sir?
You pressed the button.
Suddenly walks on and tells this.
You have proof.
So actually,
You have proof.
the whole thing is fake. It's
Not a proof.
You will send that to my email. Alright?
He doesn't have anything, he's lying, sir.
It's actually a copy of the
What
thing.
copy?
So the main original thing
Even
is.
I sensed it. Even I sensed it. When you spoke about the legal schema of exclusively the robotic platform, I was really getting the impression that I was reading it somewhere else. So it
Sir,
was
it's my own idea, sir.
superfluous acting and pretension. It is a kind of a professional disgrace you are doing for your college. So you just send the proof to me. You know what, your project is confiscated, and I will make sure that your principal is.
Ask him, what do you think of this? Why did he say this?
Because you really.
So, is this how you take your
This is
revenge?
the only way I could this event. You have to do this.
Keep your backstories on the backlog. Nobody is interested to listen to you. Surrender the project. Surrender the project. It goes back to your department and it doesn't belong to you. Okay? Right? So this log doesn't belong to you and you have got no right to touch this. Alright? Although it is containing good information, since as you mentioned, it is being copied, and I'm sure that the proof is strong. You understood? If the proof is not strong enough, then you are at school. You got it? Right. So, meet your principal at 4 o'clock this evening and you will list. Okay? Priest, now, self-image time. I want Arpita Street to be the self-image of Dakshin Siddharth, and I want Guru Prasanna to be the self-image of Nitya Nitish. So Harish's self-image is Karpita, and Manish's self-image is Guru Prasanna. So come on, confront your self-images. Come and stand in front of the camera.
Who goes first?
So he goes first. Come here.
Sorry, something.
Speak to Guru.
You want the camera? Okay, so straight eye to eye with the camera. Now, okay, so we will start with Kalpita, who is acting as the self-image of Kalpita. Can you speak longer?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So, first self-image question by Harish to his own self-image is about he being betrayed by a friend and he is having a rage retaliation mindset. Okay, so the eagle says that he has got the retaliation mindset and he is entirely clueless as to what to do for the betrayal that the friend has done. So that conversation and the remote for Kalpita as a self-image is overflow of your extensive statements. You can speak free. So come on, start.
This man has betrayed me. I never thought that he would take these jokes seriously and he will show all his anger and release it when it's not required at all. Why did he do that and where did I get the proof from? I'm talking to you, my self-mates. I worked so hard to bring this project up. I worked day and night to make this project and take this project to the level where it is now. This guy just simply, I never even expected this. This is like stabbing me at the back. I never expected this, but now I've shown him what I have done. I will take revenge. So I just don't know what to do. I have to make sure that he repents for this. He has to pay a huge price. I'm not his friend anymore. He has to pay a huge, huge price for this. What should I do? Just tell me. I have to take my revenge.
Answer from the center.
Yes, sir. Harish, your intention is wrong, Harish. He has been your friend for almost 5 to 6 years, and he has been with all your tough times. You both were making fun together, and you were scolded together. But now, when he is backstabbing at you, you have the right, and you are responsible for him to change his character. Now we are clueless when whatever decision you take when you are angry, it is definitely going to be wrong. So the first thing you have to do is be calm yourself, and this situation has to be handled with only composed mindset. So the better thing you can do is go for a conversation with him instead of having a rage on him and being angry on him. You go for a conversation with him and try to make him understand about the perspective you have, and there is a chance that he also gets convinced. He also has a self image. When both your self images, when you listen to that, I think this problem will be solved, Harish.
How can I?
Yeah. Second question and then we'll go.
How can I be composed if the man, my buddy whom I trusted for such a long time, betrays me when I needed his support the most? He has spoiled my whole career. Now the project is confiscated. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. And you expect me to go and talk to him and try to change him when I am the victim. So you are making him look like the good person here. You're making me the villain and I should change for him. That's what you want.
No, Harish, this is what is wrong with you. You are a person who was trained by Manigan Sundaresan, sir. You have to try to be different instead of being as how Manish is, because he was not trained by Manigandan, sir. You are a person who has already been trained to all these circumstances. So use all those solutions here and don't let your ego break your friendship. That's all I want to say, Harish.
Okay, I think you're right. I can't speak to him.
Okay, so self-image solution, pretty good solution. Kalpita, very well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Guru.
Okay, right. So jokes apart, Guru Prasanna is acting as the self-image of Manish, that is Ratan Nitish. So, basically speaking, although Manish has betrayed Harish in this wrong way, this guy feels a little guilty too. Okay, several years of friendship being clipped away and he's feeling guilty. So what he sees is, yes, I have got the happiness of pulling his legs at last as a revenge for all the things that he has been doing. But right now, I'm feeling really very guilty, and a true friend inside Manish is speaking. So that wound has to be healed. So Guru Prasanna, it's your way and your creativity to act as a self-image, and let us see what kind of solution you are giving for Manish's guilt. So self-image conversation starts now. 3, 2, 1, go.
So as you know, my self-image, and it's been a really good time since, let's just say, for the past 10 minutes, and I ruined his future, and that really made me one of those happiest person at that moment. And after that, I'm really getting the feeling I have lost my good friend, and I really need a solution, and I have to do something to get back my real friend. So, Mr. Ultimate, do you have any solutions for this?
So Manish, when you take revenge with Harish, you felt happy, and now you are feeling guilty. So, uh, so you shouldn't have got that much vengeance with you and took revenge to Harish. You you have to change your mind. You hadn't if you had changed your mindset of taking revenge, you would have been your friendship would have been good till now. As Harish was not good at some point of time, you shouldn't have want to take revenge to Harish. So if you feel guilty now, my solution is to just forget the memory. For that, you can use a last key method, which Dr. Manikandan Sundaresan presents. You have gone to MS evening session, you can use that. So if you feel guilty and if you want to just take off the memory from your mind, you can use last key method.
Good job, Guru Prasanna. Well done.
Very well done,
Thank you.
Guru.
Thank
Money
you.
So, my dear Money, அப்படிங்க.
Both the names are confusing, sir.
அதுக்கு என் பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க. டே மணி, எப்படா இருக்க? Okay, right. So, a solution call. Now that this particular round has been completed, a solution call. Kalpita has self-image given solution for him. Guru Prasanna has self-image given solution for him. So, the people who have not been involved thus far in this round are going to be asked for a solution, quick solution from them. And by the way, Darshan Siddharth and Ritan Nitish, very well done. Wonderful. Good job. Good job.
Very well done, Ritan and Dakshin.
Well done, Daksharana. Well done, Ritan. Great acting.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, great role play as usual. Now, Vindubhashini number 1, Balaji number 2. These are the two individuals who are going to feed up by giving their own reprimanding creative solution for this particular story, round 2. So the first story was about Mitra and Brinda. It's about the fantasy. Deborah and Sierra's fantasy, and this is Manish's betrayal. So two stories handled so far. So Vindubhashini, your generic solution for this particular problem that Harish had. Come on.
Okay, sir. So first he should stop the mindset of taking revenge against his best friend, sir. He's his friend, sir, and he should stop his egos to overcome his friendship, sir. So that one thing, if Harish takes, sir, definitely he'll overcome his problems, sir. Whereas it applicables with Manish also, sir. So the ego in him acted like that, sir.
Fantastic. Okay, good, nice solution.
Thank you. Thank you, friends.
Balaji, your solution for generic solution as Vindubhashini mentioned, if you're able to speak for long.
So for Harish, he should try to calm his friend down by using this pattern uh, and make him understand his value of friendship by using auto suggestion. In the same case goes with Manish. So Manish tries to like appreciate his friendship by um, taking auto suggestion therapies from him and practicing it on a daily basis.
Fantastic. Good job, Balaji. Very nice. You got a solution?
Well done, Balaji.
Yeah. Maybe short and quick.
So not for the problem solving.
Well done, Balaji.
Because we told that his future mistakes, sir.
Yes.
What Harish could do is, sir, either in the future, sir, instead of proposing this idea to his professor or the person, the buddy, the sir, or preparing any solutions for overcoming that, sir, he could create a blog, sir, like a website where he interacts with his ideas, sir. That is, this idea put into the sir, and people who are ready can join that, sir. So that when people are giving positive reviews, can negative reviews, it he would regain his self-confidence if he has one success.
Fantastic idea. Yes, good job. Good job. Right. Okay, so generic solutions are given by Mitra from Team Mithubashini from Team Mithubashini, and Balaji from Team Asata. Mithubashini. No.
Sir.
No.
How much?
நீ மார்க்கா பண்ணு.
Sir, mark out.
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க.
சொல்லுங்க.
மார்க்குக்காக பண்ணாம நீ வந்து
Yes, sir.
நான் வேணா ரொம்ப வருத்தப்படுற சொன்னதுக்கு சொல்யூஷன் சொல்றியா? டைம் ஆகும் நிறைய ஃப்ளோர் என்ன பாரு விஷ்ணுபிரியா இருக்கு அப்படி கல்பிதா இருக்கு அப்படி ஃப்ளோர் ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் நிறைய பேர் கொண்டு வரும். இதுக்கு நீங்க பாசிபிள் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் சொல்லிட்டீங்க. மேபி விஷ்ணுபிரியா தர்ஷன் குயிக்கா சொல்லுங்க.
So I'll say a solution for Manish, sir. So first he should have self-realization, sir. And he should realize he has done mistake, and I expect him to realize it, sir, because he has done self-image job. I expect him to withdraw the complaint, sir. That he has, and he has to admit that the complaint was made by doing self-realization, sir. And for Harish, mercy, sir. In a book called Mercy, I read that mercy is like a very big theme of that particular book, sir. Because mercy is doubly blessed. It's blessed twice, sir. It blesses the one who shows mercy and also who receives it, sir. So I think Harish can forgive Manish for this. And in how to handle rejection, I saw that video, sir. He said that don't expect it to be selfless. At the same time, keep expanding your knowledge, sir. So Harish can just move on and keep expanding his knowledge, and he can now. This is a reality check for him, sir. He need not trust too much. He need not place too much trust on anyone. So you can be selfless and start expecting less.
Sorry for the interruption. Since you are going on the flow, I'm asking a question, perhaps a question to everybody. Lost trust, can it be regained?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, but it won't have the same intensity which it had before, sir.
Like, will Manish find his own name in the same old good book of Harish?
No, sir. It's very difficult because. Not exactly, sir. But maybe they can live together once again. But
maybe should do the question of
Harish. Yes, sir. Because once if a trust is broken.
Okay. Yeah, the together model enable to do that. Right. Okay.
And yes, sir.
It was me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sir, in Gunnar attitude therapy, we thought about mindset techniques, sir. And even you gave, in a video, you spoke about how employees can maintain their mindset, mindset properly. You asked the workers to enact a situation where they are scared about the future when interacting with the customer, and get was such scenarios, sir. So people who don't have a proper mindset, they always suffer, sir. Like they inner conscience keeps treating them. So we must have a good mindset, and this applies both to Harish and Harish, sir. And Harish can deactivate his memories, so he cannot forget them, but he can deactivate his memories by lost memories, sir. Okay. So that it don't haunt.
Solutions, thankfully smart solutions. Solutions in the solutions, I mean, image and trust, regain, not complete. Okay. Good job, fantastic. One last solution, hype from Vishnu.
So my solution is for Manish. Not like he has to be doing something. So while Harish is making some plans of him, he has to go for a mirror talks. So he has to ask his subconscious mind that is he doing it intentionally or is he just doing it for fun? So if he will definitely get the answers from his subconscious mind. So then between friends there should be some understanding. So if that understanding is not there, definitely you cannot call it as a friendship. So he has to understand about Harish, and he has to talk to his subconscious mind about what to do next. And then if he does the mirror, he will not be taking the revenge on his friends.
Okay. All right. Fine. So good job, Vishnu. Very well done. Okay, so Team Asathaman's scores one by one very quickly. So Asathaman, a floor activist in the Eagle form, so 76 for Asathaman. Darshan Siddharth was another floor activist, 83 for Darshan Siddharth. So Vishnupriya was giving solution, so about 70 for Vishnupriya. Guru Prasanna was acting as the self-image of Ratan Nitish. So Guru Prasanna did pretty well, so 76 for Guru Prasanna. On the balance grade for the team Mridu Bashni. Mridu Bashni, I mean the floor activist was not anybody. Yeah, Siddhi Adityan was the floor activist. Mridu Bashni. So Siddhi Adityan also gets 71. So Ritan Nitish has not been a real floor activist. He was only compensating for Asathaman's absence. So he will have his own floor activist opportunity very shortly now, but still he adapted well. So 74 for Ritan Nitish. And Mitra tried to answer, Vindavashni tried to answer. So Kalpita Shri was the self-image of Harish character. So 78 for Kalpita, 75 for Mitra, 72 for Vindavashni. And 73 for Balaji. So, a bonus of 20 marks for Ritan Nitish for just adapting and immediately jumping into the role. 20 bonus for Ritan Nitish. Yeah, so 5 scores for both teams. And what's the total for this round? 376. What's the score of team Vindavashni? 390? 392. Okay, so 392 for team Vindavashni, 376 for team Asathaman. Now, let's go to the third round. Vishnupriya come to the middle. Eagle calls Vishnupriya to the floor. Kalpita, eagle call for Kalpita Sri, second person. And eagle call for Siddhi Adityan one more time. Okay. And eagle call for Ritan Nitish for his actual performance. So 4 individuals. From team Vindavashni, this time Kalpita plays a role and Ritan Nitish plays a role. From team Asathaman, Vishnupriya plays a role and Siddhi Adityan plays a role. Okay, so 2 people in the direct form as floor activists, 2 people in the online form as floor activists. So in the next round, I would try to involve Natish and Pradisha because they are now watching and learning, and we will try to involve Sanjay Bhaskar. Maybe he can text. So that's how it is. Right. So Vindavashni's floor activist role is also pending. So next round she will be coming up. Place. Coimbatore district, local. The floor activist note note. So Mridubashni, Vishnupriya, Siddhi Adityan and Kalpita. So director rendu per irundha correct nalla seri parala. Now Vishnupriya's name is Divya. So her name is Divya, and Mridubhashini's name is Shanti, and Kalpitashri's name is Idaya, and Sivyadithan's name is Sudhakar. So Divya, Idaya, Sudhakar, and Shanti. So Divya, on one particular day, the day is Friday, the time is 10:30. Again, college enrollment. Divya has been reading the documentaries of the freedom fighters of India. The previous night, on Thursday night, she was reading the documentaries of freedom fighters, exclusively about Bhagat Singh, about Chandrasekhar Azad, and also some pages about the Queen of Jhansi, Lakshmibai, Rani Lakshmibai. She was totally excited. The next day, she comes to the campus and she calls up Idea and she says, we should do a short movie on this. So Idea says, I'm equally interested. I will arrange for the logistics, I will arrange the camera, I will arrange the crew, I will arrange music composition people. I will, in our college itself, there is a visual communication department, so we will hire people from them. So this has made Divya even more excited. A like-minded friend immediately called her attention. So they have got a wonderful script writer. If you give a theme, the script will be really ready. So that script writer is Shanti. So during the lunch break, by 1 o'clock, after the lunch, they go and meet Shanti. Divya and Ilya are in one class, but Shanti is in the other class. So they go running to see Shanti, and Shanti is first initially hesitant. I can't write scripts, but I am not very much versed with the freedom fighters. That's what Shanti says. But so that's what Shanti says, but both Vishnupriya and Kalpita are convincing her somehow. So the team is set, and Shanti prepares a wonderful script. And the short movie is going to be for about 32 minutes. Scene by scene, the screenplay was also written very much properly. Okay? And they involve the cameraman. And the cameraman is actually Sivyadithan. So, whose name is Sudhakar. So, Sudhakar already sees the footage, and Sudhakar is supposed to speak in this sequence. Nowadays, the sequence is basically okay, so Sudhakar is also met. Shanti for the script, Sudhakar for the camera, and the team is all set. That sequence is what is going to happen right now. 3, 2, 1, action.
So they are.
Yes, Divya.
Yesterday I was going through some documents in the library. So that was all about freedom fighters. So it was really interesting. So I think that we should make a short movie on it so that we can share this info to many people in this world. What do you think about it?
Yes, sure, Divya. When it is about history, I'm really obsessed. And when it is especially the freedom fighters, those who have struggled for the freedom of India and those who have shed their bloods to our nation, then I think this is a very good idea. We shall definitely utilize this. And I know few people from our college itself, they are really good in script writing. And there is also a person, I think his name is Sudhakar. He is also very good in visual communications. Once we had a competition in our college, I hope you remember that. And Sudhakar was the one who won the prize for the best animation. And for the script writing and for the theme preparation, Shanti, she was the one who won the prize. So I think we have to best contact them for making this short film ready.
Yeah. So let's go meet Shanti. I think they are speaking in lunch break, so the lunch break is also over. So let's go see Shanti and ask her about writing this script. Shall we go?
Okay, sure, Divya. I think she's going towards the canteen, and if we go there, we'll be able to catch her.
Yeah.
Freeze. Now both Divya and Idya are fast approaching to see Shanti, and now Shanti enters into the conversation, and let's see what happens according to the plot that was given to her. 3, 2, 1, go.
So hi Shanti.
Hi, Divya. So, what a surprise you are here.
Yeah, so we are here to ask you something. Just a
Yes,
small
sure.
help. So we are. Last night I was going through some documents in the library about freedom fighters. So me and Vidya thought that like we should make a small short movie about it. So because Vidya is also very interested in history and she's obsessed with freedom fighters. So I know you are a very good script writer. So why don't you write this for the story?
Yeah, but I'm not writing continuously because I'm not comfortable in writing. If you give the if you give the outline or so, I'll be helping you in it.
Yeah, sure. We both will take some, we both together will make some researches and will give you the outline so that it will be very easy for you to write the screenplay and these.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
job.
Divya. I'd also like to join with you in the search, and I'm very interested in history, so I'll also join hands with you.
Yeah, sure.
Right, very good, fantastic. Now, freeze and cut. Now we are going to the next sequence. And in this next sequence, Sibi Adityan is speaking. And Sibi Adityan finished shooting. Idea, Divya, Shanti having cooperating to themselves really well. And the short movie has really come across. So Sibi Adityan is making an announcement to his friends that the movie has come for 32 minutes. And he really liked the movie. And he thinks that all the college students should be given this movie for a free watching. That's what Sibi Adityan is supposed to say. And then there comes a news, and I will tell about the news later after Sibi Adityan finishes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Sibi, speak up.
Come on, Sibi, speak.
Yeah, she needs to go on this number.
So the movie go 13 minutes ago uh, going. Then I think we should do the movie. The college itself, full college wants to know. I think that we should do like that.
Beautiful, nice, very nice. Very good.
Super, Sibi,
Thank
well
you, sir.
done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, sir.
Okay, so freeze now. Idea and Divya get an email, and it's a thanking email. So an anonymous person thanks Divya and Idea to their respective emails. And it is written as "You're sincerely unknown." So both in the similar form. The email reads like this: "Thank you for the wonderful script you have given, and the productions agency were looking for a very depthful freedom fighting story. And freedom fighting story in 2021 is really going to clinch a lot of minds. And it's the month of January. So January 26th, during the Republic Day, our movie will be released. So we are going to have this as a major movie. What started as a 30-minute screenplay will be elongated to 1.5 hours. And we really thank you for the scriptwriter and the person who has generated. Thank you so much. You're sincerely unknown. Script has been sold out. The script that was written, that was created as an embryo by Divya, developed as a big tree by Idea, has been sold. And the email also read, the maker has been given the enough justice and remuneration for what he or she has made, which clearly comes to a proper conclusion that all the work of Idea, all the work of Divya, all the work of Sudhakar has been put into state. Shanti unfortunately sold it to a very big production agency, and she sold it for 5 lakh Indian net rate, because Shanti was having a very big family problem where she was in a financial crisis. So the script that was ignited by Divya has been sold out to somebody else, and Shanti got the materialistic benefit out of it. Idea and Divya can't believe this. And Idea, Divya and Sudhakar go storming to Shanti's cabin, that is her hostel room, and they are asking, and Shanti initially denies. And then she says, with a lot of attitude, not even having a remorse and regret for her action, she says, yes, I needed money and I was not very creative. I was having a dry land of idea. All of a sudden you both came. What are you paying me? You're not paying me anything. I spent almost about 2 days and these people paid me 5 lakhs for my 2 days of work. That's why I sold. Anyway, Sudhakar was only telling it should be telecasted to all the departments. அதில் என்ன கிடைக்க போகுது? பட் இதுல எனக்கு பணம் வருது அப்படின்றதுனால நான் செல் பண்ணிட்டேன். நான் ஸ்கிரீன் பிளே எழுதுனேன், நான் செல் பண்ணேன். உங்களுக்கு என்ன? So there is a conflict between the friends. Now, that is going to be enacted. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, Idaya, did you receive an email that I received from Mr. Unknown?
Yes, Divya, I just now went through it. I'm really happy for that. And do you remember what people said when we were about to take the short film? They were definitely didn't believe in us, and they said it is not going to work. There were a lot of criticisms around us, and I am really happy that we are standing tall and strong amidst all that. So let us convey this message to Shanti and let her also be happy for the work she has did.
Yeah. Let's go and say this to Sudhakar and Shanti.
Okay, freeze and cut. Venue, Shanti's hostel room, and people, all the three, and they are looking for some justice and explanation as to why Shanti has been doing this matter of dismay and putting all the secrecy into trouble and earning the materialistic benefit on a personal basis. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, Siddhi, speak up this time. B.
No, that's right.
So, Shanti, did you receive an email that we was received?
Yes.
Okay, so how did it get out? It was only with you, me, Siddhartha, and Hidaya, right? And how did it go to someone else?
Yes, I did that because I need money.
What?
Do you mean that you have sold to someone? It was the hard work of everyone here. Me and Divya were the person who generated the idea. And how can you, without our knowledge, sell it to someone? And we did not get any profit from that.
Yes, I need money and I wrote the screenplay. So that's why I stole it with them.
But you could have consulted with us, right?
So there was a critical situation where I need money. So only I did it without your knowledge.
But that's all our carried with them.
Shanti, you have to make sure that your professional life is different from your personal life, and this is not something that you should have done. And this college is one particular college where everybody are trained to differentiate between your professional life and personal life. For your personal life, you have sold it for 5 lakhs. So I think it is not. And do you have any justification for that? And this reason cannot be accepted, Shanti. Divya has also given our best to make this short film come out. So this is not right, Shanti.
Even I put my best in that in short film to come in a big success. So that's why I sold it, and I was mental depressed stage. That's why I did it without your knowledge. So please understand me.
But why friends are there to share everything, right? So why don't you just convey that I'm going to sell it out? Because it's all our hard work.
Friends could have helped by giving the money also.
Yes.
So
we can also be giving some money from our savings because we are on college. So we are also going for some part-time jobs and we also have some money. So if we just have asked, we can also be giving you some money and help you for the difficult situation that you are in. Why didn't you do that?
I thought that the money that I need, you can't. I think you didn't. You can't give that amount that I need. So I want a huge amount to solve my problem.
Okay, good job, Mridavashni. Very well done, very well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends.
Now, not easy to play a heel role, not easy to play a negative role. Kalpita, very well done. Nice activeness and Vishnupriya, very well done. Good job.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank very well
So,
done,
Siddhi,
Kata.
yeah. So, Siddhi, even if you are not able to understand properly, whatever that comes into your mind, you can speak here. You have anything to say? Right, so now we are coming to the final part before we call the self-image. Call for self-image. Udeshri Brinda will be the self-image of Vishnupriya. Mitra will be the self-image of Kalpita. Dakshin Siddharth will be the self-image of Shanti. Now, you see, people. Sudhakar is more image, bring him a self-image. So, now, you see, Fox Pro production agencies. No, Sivi, we are not hearing, but Parvalda, I am sort of the get-go. Fox Pro production agencies, all of a sudden, sends a notice to the engineering college, the college where these four are studying. They want to release this movie on a very, very suspenseful basis, and they don't want the suspense to be broken. Here, Vishnupriya, in character, has spread the movie, and the movie has been shot. 5,000 people in the college are going to watch the short movie on the Founders Day function. So this production unit, what it thinks is 5,000 is a big population. So அவங்க தியேட்டர்ல வந்து அவங்க படத்தை பார்க்கணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறதுனால ஏற்கனவே 5,000 people இந்த ஷார்ட் மூவி பார்த்தா தியேட்டருக்கு வர மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ அந்த 5,000 பீப்புளோட ரெவன்யூ வந்துட்டு ப்ரொடக்ஷனுக்கு வராதுங்கிறதுனால காலேஜுக்கு சம்மன் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. They send an attorney notice that the copyright issue அப்படிங்கிறதுல அட்டார்னி நோட்டீஸ் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. 4 பேரை என்கொயரி பண்றதுக்கு போலீஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க. Divya, Shanti, Sudhakar. So Shanti's secret plan has been backfired. And not only Shanti is in trouble, poor other 3 people were also in trouble. So இதுதான் இப்ப பிரச்சனை. இப்ப இந்த பிரச்சனையில இருந்து வெளியில வரணும். போலீஸ்ல உங்க நேம் அடிபடக்கூடாது, உங்க கரியர் பாதிக்கப்படக்கூடாது, பழைய ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் திரும்ப வரணும். இத்தனை ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ யார்கிட்ட சொல்யூஷன் கேட்பீங்க? ஆன்சர் லைஸ் வித் ஹிம். That's the caption of Eagle Radar. So அதான் பண்ண போறோம். Yes.
Sir, which college are you studying?
They are studying in Arts College. Arts College. So engineering college, Arts College name என்ன வேணும்?
MS Arts.
MS Arts College க்கு அட்டார்னி நோட்டீஸா? Okay. Right. So first self-image conversation. Shanti is now having a problem. No? Shanti is now having a problem. Selfish reason-க்காக நான் பண்ணேன், எனக்கு பெனிஃபிட் கிடைச்சது, பணம் கிடைச்சது. ஆனா இப்போ காலேஜே என்னால இப்போ கெட்ட பேர் வாங்க போகுது. என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் என்ன வெறுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. So huge negative drama in Shanti's mind. So first, Shanti's self-image conversation. So define the problem to your self-image and try to get the solution from self-image. Your self-image is not even-minded. Shanti's character self-image is not even-minded. But as of now, a remote control is free flow. As of now, the remote control is free flow statement. So you can start speaking on a free basis. Once she asks, you are playing the role of Mridavashni. Mridavashni, 3, 2, 1, go. And once you finish, then Kalpita Sri's self-image, and then Vishnupriya's self-image. 1.
Okay, sir. So self-image, you know my problem, what I had in my personal life. So I want to solve that problem. So I need some money for that. So that's why I sold it. But now I lost my friendship, and we are not getting a good name. We are also going to lose our names, and we are also going to lose our career. How to overcome this problem?
Shanti, I was always inside you. You could have, yes, you could have asked me before doing this particular thing where you've built your friends' trust and people say what comes around goes around, right? So karma, basically. Karma is striking you now. But don't worry, still you can resolve things if you act smarter this time. Remember when you were young, you were in a session called MS session. There you played an activity called Thunderbirds in the Ring, right? What does that activity remind you of? It reminds you of teamwork. Like when you are in trouble, others come and help you, and you always have to share your troubles with the team and with the people whom you are mingling with. Not just in Thunderbird in the Rings activity, that's the whole concept of MS sessions. To improve your teamwork and to share your defeats, your high profile points and your low profile points along with the team, and you sing together, you flow together. That's the basic one of the learnings that you get from the sessions which I attended. But you did not think twice, you did not think about Manikandan sir and what he taught you. You were so obsessed with the monetary gains that you wanted to get, and that's why you sold. You didn't. You not only sold the script, but you also sold the trust that the friends had on you. So now you have to, because of you, they are also in trouble. So now you have to go to the police station and you have to make sure that they are out of trouble. Get them out of trouble first. That's the first thing that you have to do. Then confess, state whatever had happened, and like give a clear picture to the cops about the situation which is going on in the family. Do all that, clarify things. Don't sit, hide yourself behind the doors. Come out, state publicly, confess to your crimes, and then try to get back with your friends. That's the only thing which you can do right now. Right. So hope you take a better decision this time.
Fantastic idea. Vilvashni, how much time left for you?
Sir, I'll be for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, sir.
Okay, fine. So listen to Kalpita and Mitra's conversation and then you can leave. Is that fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so nice self-image.
Well done,
Thank
so,
you.
Kalpita, so Kalpita, as Idea's role, you know what the problem is, and your self-image is ready to give the solution for you. So kind of your own ways and ask your self-image towards which problem you are immediately looking forward to a solution. Free flow, and the remote control command is free flow state. One doctor.
Okay, sir. Idaya, this is the worst problem that you have ever seen. You are 25 years old, and you have not been stuck with such a problem. I think there are a lot of problems, and there are a lot of solutions that I have to get from, but I'm not sure that where I should get it from. I think the solutions lies within me. I have major problems. I'm going to mention all these. The first one is I'm not able to trust people since my friends betrayed me. I'm not sure on whom to believe. The second problem is I am afraid that this is going to be a black mark in my career. I am passionate about my goal, and when it has a black mark, there are a lot of discrimination and there are a lot of criticisms that will happen, and people around me are going to bark for the black mark that I am having. So I am afraid that it is going to be a black mark in my career. The second one is I'm not sure whether I'll be successful in life because this is the first ever problem that I overcame through, and I don't have hope in myself. The fourth one is I feel very lonely. The only person whom I know is Divya, Ideya, and Sudhakar. I mean Divya, Shanti, and Sudhakar. Now they are itself not there with me, and I'm afraid that I have lost them, but still I don't know how to communicate with other people. So these are the problems for me. Can you please give solutions for that?
Vidya, now you are in a confused state. So first calm down, and before I give solutions for all these problems, let me ask you one single question. That is the main problem that's going on in your life. Because I am the one who is accompanying you for the past 25 years. If you were in the place of Shanti, you wouldn't have committed this blunder. But if you were in place of her, think how you would have.
online class.
How you would have handled this situation? Your other three friends are actually in problematic nature. What would you have done to help them and get out of this problem that was caused because of you?
The first thing I would have done is to not commit the problem, but that has been happened and we cannot change that. So I think I have to make them believe that we together can come back and fight stronger and remove all the black marks that we have. So I think this is the only way that from which we can overcome that problem.
So you haven't got a solution for your second problem. You were scared that there might be a black mark on your future career too. I know you're very passionate about your goal, but think for some time and try to find a solution. Because Shanti's mindset is different. You might think that the problem is all because of her. You have also given freedom to her to sell these types of things, and that's why we are into problems. So there's mistake on your part too. Think about that and instead stop blaming her, and if you rectify this problem.
What mistake here?
Sir, sir, she has given freedom to Shanti, right, sir? Idaya and Vidya, sir.
Unwarranted freedom.
Yes, sir.
Thinking, trusting them too much.
Yes, sir. And too much dependent on Shanti.
Yeah, after you finish only with the should be. So.
So you were too much dependent on Shanti. You and Divya both were too much dependent, so you have to handle this problem. As with the solvents, the handling thereby solving better now. All power is within you. So you can definitely if you rectify this problem by yourself, there won't be any black mark in your career. Instead, when people speak about your career and this particular situation in the future, they'll only say that you were able to sort out the problem that you had for the second month. Third, hope. You told me that you are not having hope right now. Think of some things. Think of positive things that's happening in your life. Solutions can be found easily in various books. And you being an avid reader of books, why don't you search for some solutions? You speak with someone else. Communication is the best way to sort out lots of problems.
How was she clearing her black mark in the lecture?
Other solutions. So you told that Shanti has to get her other three friends out of this problem, sir. Instead of depending on herself.
இல்ல தப்பே செய்யாம ஒரு கேஸ்ல வந்து இப்ப மாட்டி இருக்காங்க. So அவரோட இன்டெகிரிட்டி வந்து பாதிக்குது. I want a solution for that.
Okay, sir.
So black mark, career, higher studies எல்லாமே பாதிக்கப்படுது. அதுக்கு என்ன சொல்யூஷன்? அதுக்கு என்ன சொல்யூஷன்?
Okay, sir.
So far what you have said is correct. But இப்போ அதுக்கு தான் வேணும் சொல்யூஷன்.
Okay, sir. So try to think of some solutions. Just lie down for some time. Go for the alpha level. Think about a solution that you can give. Write down, pen down all the problems that you have. Visualize at that time. Suddenly you would get some ideas to get yourself out of this problem. Because when you are not thinking about that's how the concept applies. So you will be saying that if something is lost, sir, when you are not thinking about it, you would get that, sir. I am applying that concept in this, sir. So when you are not too much depressed about this particular product, when you leave your mind to flow free, at that time you will get a solution. Implement whether it's right at this situation or not. Implement that. Your integrity is how you define yourself. Even in the higher studies, if you have a problem like this, or if they actually put a black mark and they refer this situation as a black mark, you can even sort out at that time because you have your own self-confidence. Since childhood, you have got lots of training how to build your self-confidence and how to not allow anyone to break your self-confidence. So you have it balanced in your mind. When you're having that balance, you will not be scared about your future where you might have some black marks and they might refer to this problem.
Right. Fine. So basically, to bracket down what Mitra has been giving us a self-image reflection is self-analysis and going for an inner adventurous search for gamut of solutions. So good job. Very well done. Nice.
Well done, Mitra.
Okay, so Mridul Vashni can leave. See you tomorrow. Keep shining. Expect great things, sir.
Bye, sir. Bye, everyone. Expect great things and will strong.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So now, you go to the stand. Final phase of this particular third plot, called as script stealing. After this, we will ask Natish and Pradisha to tell all of us what have been they learning so far. So after Vishnupriya and Brinda's conversation, I am coming at you, Natish and Pradisha. Get ready. You need to tell us what you learned and how was the experience thus far. Okay, so now we have seen the self-image of Shanti speaking out. We have seen the self-image of Idea speaking out. And Shanti's self-image spoke about karma handling. Idea's self-image spoke about getting to the inner adventure, introspect and get the solution. Self-analysis and reading books and alpha level, all were suggested by Idea's self-image. Now, troubled self-image is that of Divya. Because Divya is feeling unappreciated, completely put down. Her first ever creative storyboard has been ransacked, misused, exploited, and embarrassed. And she is feeling so robbed, and she is feeling so much downturned. So she is expressing her dissent and disappointment to the self-image. And let's see what the self-image is really giving. Because the brainchild of hers has been stolen and exploited. So ஒரு கிரியேட்டருக்கு வரக்கூடாத ஒரு வழி. So she has got that pain. 3, 2, 1, go.
So my self-image. So you know the problem that I have. So like the first idea of making a short film in me. So I was really excited for the movie to come out, and so I really worked hard for it. Like I was in the library for most of the times. After completing all my classes, I was roaming the library, you know it, right? So I was just going through all the books about freedom fighters, and I really put lots of hard work in it. And while this idea was flashed, I was really excited to say to my friends, and you know, like how infuse so emphasis to say it to Vidya, and for writing this script, and it was really happy to say it to Shanti. So, but what she has said, she's exploited my idea, and now she is not exploiting me, and she's exploiting my idea. So that will definitely have lots of pain in me. So how should I come out of it? Like I'm not getting the solution for it. So that's why I've come to you to ask for the solution. I did not even dream that this would happen. My friend would explain. I really trusted her lots of I trusted him so much. So that's why I have come to this position, and I have a black mark in my resume. And I'm not I don't know what I'm going to do in the future having this.
Oh, no, self-image.
Black mark in my resume. I need a certificate.
So my solution is you first stop worrying about your future and stop worrying about what you're doing now. So you're thinking that the first script of yours is failed. So first of all, don't think like that. Think of big inspirational icons who invented bulb. Even they have, in the first attempt, they have not successful. But after 300 or 400 attempts, they actually successfully found the bulb. Not only Thomas Alva Edison, a lot of people in the world have not achieved only by first attempt. They have a lot of ups and downs in their life, and they achieve it after long time. But the achievement is correct. If you work hard again, you will totally regain what you lost. It is possible for you only because you have a lot of talent. And you, as a student of Monuments in the Race, and also you exposed to a lot of books. Lot of books say that whatever problem which comes, you read as script writer, you read lot of books, right? So the book says like whatever problem comes, try to correct it. As a student of Monuments considerations, sir, you have not learned yet. You have to visualize that you already solved this problem. You already come across everything. So if you visualize like that, in the visualization itself you will be knowing that how we have to solve the problem. So that easily you can come out of it. And also the trust you have in your friends. Why not you always blaming your friend now? But if you be in her position that time when she wants money, she might be hesitant to say that I want some money. She might feel something why I want to get money from my friend, and that feeling might have with her. So just look into it, and you also want to solve problems of your friends too, because now you're the main person who wrote the script, and if you're worried, you will not get any solution. First of all, stop worrying and look for the answers and visualize that you already solved everything, so that you will get lot of solutions, because there is no problem without solution. You have to search for solution, and solutions in your hand, you have to copy.
Good job, very nice. The reference about the scientific inventions was really cool. Nice, beautiful stuff. Lovely stuff. It will call for the generic solutions within the dish. Your solution on a very general way on this, your view on this. Solve நீ இது வேணாலும் சொல்லலாம். அதாவது எப்படி இதியா கேரக்டர் திவ்யா கேரக்டர் இல்ல நான் இதியாக்கு மட்டும் சொல்றேன் இல்ல நான் திவ்யாக்கு மட்டும் சொல்றேன் அப்படின்ட்டு ஏதாவது ஒரு கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன். So let him get ready. Sanjay Bhaskar is the next person who is going to speak. Some form of solution can be texted, and we will have after that we will have Sibi Adityan speaking about. Then we are going to Natish and Pradesh. Yeah.
Sir, I'm going to talk about Sir, most of them already told that she told the whole thing, and she didn't speak for her own self. She had a problem, so because of that, she put the whole story of the rehearsal. So she could have told to her friends, and instead of asking money, she could have asked help. So they could have just given her a few other ways of getting money. So they're not just getting the whole. Yes. So it's like stealing them from the whole, like giving her a full support, giving them a full support, and just suddenly taking the whole story to their. So she could have just asked help, not money from them for the whole problem being there. So she could have just asked help from them.
Absolutely, good job, very nice. Thank you, Silam. Sanjay, you have any solution, Sanjay, or texting? Okay. Sibi Adityan, you have any solution? Okay, so Balaji, do you have any solution? So,
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
yeah.
Sir, for this solution, sir, so like for solutions for the problems, sir, she should make use. She should use the positive self awareness about this could happen in her future, and she could prevent that from making that terrible mistake and all that, sir. So she should practice honestly self-practice, positive self-awareness, sir.
Okay. Self-awareness, again from the 10 self-factors. Okay, right. Now, Natish. Natish Vaibhav. Natish, Pratisha. Yeah. What did you learn from the entire activity thus far? You have been observing for about 1 hour 15 minutes. Tell us your learning. Come on.
Come on, Natish.
Come on, Natish, come on. What did you learn so far?
Come on, Natish. Come on, Natish.
Got to speak something. Time
Sir, I have not.
அப்ப அப்படி சொல்லு சார் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் டைம் கொடுங்கன்னு சொல்லு give us some time சொல்லு அமைதியா இருந்தீங்கன்னா எங்களுக்கு எப்படி தெரியும் ஓகே பிரதீஷா do you have any solution okay so Natish and Pratisha take it as a rule நான் கேள்வி கேட்டா பதில் சொல்லணும் yes no maybe later I need some time அப்படின்னு நீங்க சொல்லணும் because otherwise it entirely interrupts the flow of the entire people's hard work மத்தவங்க work பண்ற அந்த flow அப்படியே போயிடும் அதனால don't hesitate just unmute your mic and speak you are grown up people you are teens and you are able to speak I know that இதுல shy ஆகிறதுக்கு ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது first class second class எல்லாரும் அப்படிதான் இருப்பாங்க so any case no problem now we are coming to the end of the third round and let us get on with the scores. So, you want to give the solution, but I will narrate. Yes. Okay, so team Dakshin or Aswataman, self-image play of Dakshin. So, 79 for Dakshin. Floor activist Vishnu Priya, she did well, 82. Self-image of Udeshri Brinda, she did well, 79. So, இதுல வந்து வேற யாரு அஸ்வத்தாமன் டீம் இருக்கு
Siri,
இதுல
no.
You can give them 75. So team Mridubashni, floor activist Mridubashni, the leader herself, so she did well. So 79 and Kalpita did very well, 82. Actually 83. So Mitra as the self-image of Kalpita did well. 83. Then Nitish gave solution 71. I think that's it. Sir, Balaji gave solution, right? So then that means we will have to give a compensation for Team Aswataman. So Balaji again 71. A compensation for Team Aswataman because here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 70 compensation. Come on, give it a shot.
Total meets all in the also.
No. Team Mridubashni 377. Team Aswataman.
In the room.
385. The last word of Mujhi.
385.
அப்படி நல்ல ஒரு சோல்ஜர் நீ என்ன சொல்றதுன்னா 385 380 என்ன சொல்றது okay so now the rest of the floor activists here Dakshin floor activist as Harish and self-image for Mridubashni and Guru Prasanna you acted self-image twice right?
Self-image twice.
Mitra floor activist role Deborah and self-image for Kalpita. Vishnu Priya floor activist role Divya and self-image for Mitra. Udeshri Brinda, floor activist as Ciara, and self-image for Vishnupriya. Ritan Nitish, self-image for Guru Prasanna, right? No, not Guru Prasanna. Yeah, but floor activist yet to happen. Kalpita, floor activist role as Idaya and self-image for Dakshin Siddharth. So Balaji, Sanjay Bhaskar, Ritan Nitish. Of course, C.B. Adityan, floor activist as Professor Bora and Sudhakar, and self-image yet to be done. So C.B. Adityan, Balaji, Ritan Nitish, Sanjay Bhaskar. These 4 individuals have to be put up as floor activists. So I'm going to give you a task. Both teams, Team Mridubhashini and Team Aswathama, will have a team talk. This time you will be the eagle. You will call the plot and you will execute the plot to the opposite team.
Sir, everyone are going to act, sir. So the cards last.
Last one will be
No characters.
Brilliant. Character role and everyone.
Everyone should have a role, sir.
அப்படி இருக்கும். பிளாட் உங்களோட. ஏன்னா அவங்களை இன்வால்வ் பண்ணுங்க. சதீஷ் டீம் ரொம்ப இன்வால்வ் பண்ணுங்க. பேசுறீங்க.
ரெண்டு டீம் ஒண்ணா சேர்ந்து.
நீங்க ஒரு பிளாட் இவங்க ஒரு பிளாட். மிருதுபாஷினி டீம் ஒரு பிளாட், அசுதாமஸ் டீம் ஒரு பிளாட். First sequence is so nine is still not so many. First sequence act, second sequence act, third sequence climax. Unique circuit. அதே நீங்க செய்யணும். நான் முடிஞ்சது பண்ணுங்க. Okay? Right? நான் இவங்க முடிஞ்சு. அவ்வளவு ஈக்குவல் finish. This is the last one. மூணு ரவுண்ட் நான் பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டேன். that class ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் இருக்கிற எல்லாரையும் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சு பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டேன். நாலாவது ரவுண்ட் ஒரு போனஸ் நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. That would be a good acquaintance for Nadish and Pratisha, so that next time will become a
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. 387 for 77.
That's okay. 387. Any questions?
No.
Plot ready பண்ணி இன்னைக்கு கிளம்புறதுக்கு plot ready பண்ணணும். So who are going by 7 today? Only 10 minutes left. You're going. How about you? You're not going. What is that? 6:45. 15 minutes இருக்கு. Make it properly used. So team Asathaman devices நீங்க எடுத்துக்கலாம் இப்போ. Take all your cellular phones. Go to your meeting windows. Yes, Guru Prasanna.
Sir, if both teams give one plot means in which plot they are going to act, sir?
நீங்க plot ready பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு சொல்லுங்க. You will decide about that later.
Okay, sir.
உங்க டீம்ல இருந்து ஒரு plot மட்டும் நீ ரெடி பண்ணுங்க.
Okay, sir. Can we leave and join in the?
Yeah. You can leave and அவங்க டீம்ல நதீஷ் and பிரதீஷாவை இன்வால்வ் பண்ணிடுங்க. Hey, sir. நதீஷ் and பிரதீஷாவை அவங்க டீம்ல இன்வால்வ் பண்ணிடுங்க. Okay. Send a link somewhere. Okay, see you soon. Again, everybody should come to the main window and only leave. Main window வந்துட்டா எல்லாரும் போணும்.